A little better feeling around here the last couple days than the past few weeks?
Yeah, definitely. A lot more smiles, I can tell you that. So that's all that matters, you know. It's just some good joy, good feeling around here so far.
Was Saturday as well as you guys have seen Drew play after looking back at it?
I've seen, not in my opinion, but you know, I was just talking about Drew and through all the adversity he goes through and how playing quarterback is a pretty hard position. So he gets critiqued a lot. I'm just proud of him, how he's able to just tune out a lot of the things that are thrown at him, and he just still walks around here with joy, and how he goes out there and competes. So I mean, I know Drew's got a lot in him, and I know he won't do anything but get better. And I feel like the best is yet to come for him.
Jamon, do you feel like things are finally clicking for you in terms of translating practice to and preparation to in-game stuff?
Yeah, but I feel like it could be better. When you prepare for your opponent and you win, it's kind of easy for you to say, I think that's what it takes, or the way I prepared, or like that's what it takes to win. But I feel like you can always prepare a little bit better for your opponent. So, I mean, as a team, we prepared, but I feel like that's not what it takes to win. Like that's just not the standard that I want to set for myself. I feel like we could do a little bit better.
How challenging has this year kind of been for you? Because I'm sure you put a lot of pressure on yourself to be a big-time performer, and it's been pretty inconsistent. But I mean, how challenging has it been?
I mean, it's been real challenging. When you're a competitor and you want to go out there, like you'll naturally want to go out there and make plays and be the guy that you want to be inside, yourself. But that's just part of going through adversity. Things don't always go the way you want it to go. So with me, I've just been having to control my emotions and just get ready to come out and work. When things aren't going right, all you can do is work. And I ask God for help every night to help him. Ask him to lead me the way. So all I can do is work and just be patient.
Is that a little tougher though when you're just hearing criticism, from the outside, and you're trying to control your emotions?
I mean, yeah, it's tough because you want people to think a certain way about you, and when you want to be like a great player, or when you want to be the player that everybody's saying you could be, and you have people, on the outside looking in and, saying things about you, if you're sensitive, it'll get to you. And, it bothers people sometimes. And, it bothers me sometimes when I see it. But with this game that we play and, like, just the way it is, you gotta push things to the side. You got to ignore some things and just continue to work.
When you look at the difference between, your bigger games, Georgia, Vandy, versus some of the games where you struggled, is it something physical, or is it mental, emotional, like you were talking about?
I feel like it can be both. You might be, like with myself, I might be like, so anxious, so like, emotionally like stressed that it could kind of, infect with, how I play, because I'm so anxious and I'm so excited and I'm so caught into the moment that like, I'm not able to like relax and just play the game and let the game come to me, or even attack the game. So I just feel like in those big games, I've learned that don't be so anxious. Just play the game like any other game, and it'll happen. So I'm glad I got to experience that, and it just made me a better player.
Jamon, you didn't start for a couple of games. How did that affect you? What did you do to make up for what caused that?
I like that happened to me, because kind of opened my eyes. I feel like when you're not producing and your coach knows that you can do better, like if he didn't sit me, that would hurt me. Like that wouldn't help me as a player. So I'm glad that Coach Hill sat me. That just put a little bit more fire underneath me to let me know that all right, it's time for you to you need to get back pushing. Like you might be a little too relaxed or you're not going as hard as you need to. So I'm glad Coach Hill did that.
What weren't you doing well enough? Was it just catching or blocking or what?
I feel like everything. I just feel like, you know, I had a lot going on and I wasn't really just giving it my all like how I should be. So it was just an eye-opener. And I'm glad that Coach Hill did that. That kind of helped me get back on my feet.
Jim, on to see the performance the defensive line had last week.